Hi, I'm Michael Isley. I started my Bachelor of Commerce in 2017. I'm currently majoring in economics and in my final year of the degree. I've always been pretty into, the market and the world views and what's going on. So I think economics is a pretty good pick from the start, and I've loved it ever since. And I'm still enjoying and growing as a person and learning so much. This subject has really helped me with not just personal growth, but just new skills to learn and acknowledge. Through the agility exercise, the main things I grew as a person and grew through my skills were interpersonal communication skills and emotional intelligence. I think the agility exercise really taught me ways. And even though I might feel a certain type of way through one outlet and because of one thing happening, that might not be the same for all 4 or 5 other group members. And I think with our groups all being from different backgrounds and stuff, that was something that I wasn't too aware of because of my background and understanding. So I think my interpersonal communication skills really benefited from that agility exercise. This will really help in the workforce because no matter what workplace you're in, there's going to be people with different understandings and different beliefs, and I think that emotional intelligence and that awareness of understanding how people are feeling and what to say and what to hold back is something that I've got to just keep continually to work on and improve. The personal reflection for me was probably the biggest learning curve because I'm quite quiet and don't like talking about myself, and I think it's a change of mindset, like a growth mindset, in the sense that you're not being arrogant, you're kind of growing as a person and you're trying to have that active learning, and you need to express how you feel and your beliefs, and not only like to be arrogant but explain how you feel about the reflection. I think for males, opening up and reflecting about yourself is a very challenging task, and I did find this task probably the hardest out of all of them. So I thought that was definitely one of my most notable. The Padlet and interim pitch, for me, that's where I really honed in on my leadership skills, decision making, and interpersonal communication skills. Our group was pretty shy again, which meant that we needed people to stand up and really take ownership and hold others accountable. And I think just because I have been at a leadership position before, I decided to take the reins. And I probably wasn't a strong leader at the start. And I think over the weeks throughout the Padlet learnings and the interim pitch, I decided to be a bit more decisive and obviously let everybody have a go, but take accountability and take action when needed to be, rather than just sit back. I think in previous classes, I definitely didn't want to step on people's toes, and I just let decisions happen. And maybe when I probably knew it was the wrong thing, I just didn't want to be caught breaking, friendships and bonds. Rather than this coming month and whole semester, really, I've really think I've grown as a leader and deciding and being a bit more interpersonal with my skills. I think again for future workforce and workplaces, that's going to be a big one because I'm not really a pushover, but I just don't really voice my opinion, and I think those skills are so important to have. The final project, again, we had a lot of changes throughout our project, so embracing change for me was huge.